model we did in 2020, 2009. On the model we did in 2009. But in this tutorial now, we are going to be considering placing a security house in this piece of land. The span which you are seeing here that I highlighted is the land is in which this building, this structure is seated on. You need to consider the security house, the gate positioning, also the parking space. Because the house doesn't have, the land doesn't have much space. This is the mind from what the client wanted. Being a designer, we want to know how to help him to arrange all his parking space so that it could work adequately. So now, first of all, what are we going to do? We need to consider the walls boundary, what is still remaining in this house. And let's go to floor plan. And the floor plan, between this area to this area, I'm leaving 3.6 meters. Okay, I'm leaving 3.6 meters here. Reason is not because of the back view, because we're going to place a tank stand here. There'll be a tank stand here, and the tank stand should be sitting on minimal space of 2 meters on its width. Minimal space of 2 meters on its width. So most time you don't consider the floor plan alone when you are placing, thinking of stanchion, tank stand. You're not considering only the floor plan, you're thinking what is upstairs. So let's go to side view. From the side view, the space between here to the wall of the fence will be 2 meters. This is the wall of the fence. So therefore, what I'm going to do now is to leave here to be 2 meters. Like you can see, the house didn't have much space. It didn't have much space. Even here, it doesn't have much space. There's a cantilever here upstairs. That is why it reduced space. But what we're considering here is this. But looking at this space now between this wall here to this place, we're having 6.9 meter. And this 6.9 meter, you're not working, or you're also going to consider the space in between the structure and the security house. I want to have my security house here, have my gates here, and whenever car comes in and go this way, I'll now have my carport here. So it can contain up to 3 to 4 cars here. I can contain at least 3 cars here. Every other car that will come in will now park around here if there's excess cars in the house. Okay. Meanwhile, the security house here to cover here. And I don't want to build only security house here. I also want to consider gen house here also. So there are things to consider here, and at this point, I'm having a limited space to work with. So what are we going to do? Let's know how to figure out something. Go to floor plan. Let's set my tool. I want to pick up a line. I want to pick up a wall. Pick my thin wall. My thin wall happens to be 6 inches wall. Let me give you the dimension it should go. The wall is starting from, let's say, still 1000. Okay, 1000, 1000 is the height of the ground, the DPC level. No problem. Let's do it this way. Let's place this one to be 4000 as well. Say 4000. So now what are we going to do? Let's consider the external wall. This is the external wall. This is external wall for the fencing. It's our fence wall. This is the internal. Okay. This is here. This is our fence. Now, what are we going to do? Let's consider the space which we are living here. Cannot live anything less than 1.5, 1.2 away from here. Main building because of space. That's why I'm thinking of that value. Let's do this quickly. First of all, let me check the space I'm leaving here behind. This is 1.6. Let me see 1.5. First of all, use 1.5 to see if it's working. 1.5. Therefore, what is the width I'm working with? I'm supposed to go in with 4 meter. Just go with 4 meter, but due to I needed how to expand the house, but the house will be in a suit. Let me go with 5 meter. Let me go with 5 meter here. 5 meter. So now I have my working environment now, but let me now place my wall and inside. First of all, what is more important to me is two. One is the gen house. Two is the living apartment for the security house. Shouldn't be less than 2.5, 2.5, just a place to lay his head. And in the morning he will resume his work. So let me do this quickly. Let's do this quickly. Okay, what are we having here now? The gen house. Okay, I'm going to have we have control room in the gen house. Now let me consider the reason why I did it 4 meter, 5 meter. So I'll have control room inside the gen house. I was supposed to have control room in between the wall of this fence and the the main house. The span is too small. Based on that, let me just have control room here. Control section just between here and here, considering it too. So first of all, let's see this dimension to place everything in order. Okay. Dimension to place everything in order. Now, okay. This point, I have the space here. I want it to be up to 1.5, 1,500. So this space here, the gen house, need it to go up to 2 meter. So it will be open. Okay. And contain my lister here from between this wing, very open. Okay. From here to here, it's already 1 meter. Okay, with 1 meter. So therefore, between here and here is too small for this value. So based on that, we're going to reduce the space we have between the house. So this is a design. Between the houses from here, it's a design. Or consider from the design. So you're going to take out adding to this, I'm going to take out 2 meter, 200 away from it. So this should be 1.3. This should go back to 2 meter. This should be 1 meter. This. Now what space is this? Space am I living there? This is the toilet region. There's the toilet. Okay, just a little toilet for him. Let me have this toilet to be longer enough of 2 meter. This one is, the width is very small. Okay. And this is the kitchen section. Considering this door, first of all, what I put into place is this door. This is the door area. Okay. This wall and here. Considering the wall, let's say it's 1 meter. Just can have passage. Therefore, for between here and here, this wall should have to be 1.2. 200. So based on that, we're having this so far. This is the kitchen. Kitchen is around 1.2 by 1.7. Mini kitchen for him. Okay. And the room is up to 3 meter. Okay, let's do this quickly. Let's make the room to be 3 meter. Is that 3 meter? Nice. Kitchen can be bigger a bit. Therefore, using this place, the kitchen here, the toilet here should be up to, this is 1.1 meter. Spacing for the door. No, not that way. Crazy. Want it this way. 1 meter. Okay. Therefore, this is the toilet. This is the kitchen. Let's reduce this wall so I can see what we're doing. Considering this is how to consider a gen house, security house in a building where there's no space. Therefore, between here now and here, we have our gates. And between here and here, we have our opening. So we can have our entry. So we're having this. Let's see what we've done in 3D view. This is what we've done in 3D view. But rendering this house, if you render this house with this view, we're not going to have the picture of what we have here. So therefore, what we are going to do is that we're going to export this design differently. We're going to export this design differently into Lumion. We want to export this design into Lumion differently so that you can have space while rendering it. You can bring in the security house place so that it will give it space. You can give it space so I can see this view. You can get this view. So meanwhile, let's continue with what we're doing. Let's continue with what we're doing. So first of all, let's do this quickly. Let's put it, let's place floors to it. Let's place floors to it. And windows to it. Place floor. Pick your floor, pick your line. So like picking straight line because don't place the, consider some points as well. Okay, this is the let me do this quickly. Let me pick this square and choose it. Then pick this line. This is the gen section. This is the room section. Okay. The veranda and the toilets. Okay, this is the kitchen section. Okay. Finish. I have my floors there now. Therefore, here I'm left with here and here. So let me pick up this line again. Change here. 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 Okay. So Z. 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 Let's see what to do in floor plan. So they're having the same floor. This is it, it's still there. Don't have it here. What we have here is the general floor plan here. Let's go back here again. Let's still do floor. Put a line. Yeah. 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 And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to have a different design of floor this region. Finish. Therefore, highlight this. I've already set one of my floor with this. Look at it. So it'd be similar to all the veranda and the toilet region used to be this, having this this setting. So let me have an opening here. So start having review of what our house looks like. So we might take this structure back forward. For this is for learning purpose. That's what I'm doing. But considering the floor in which this is on, considering the floor in which this is on, I'm going to take it back for rendering purpose. But the floor shows the dimension of what you have on site. The floor shows what the dimension of what the land square meter is exactly. For rendering purpose, so I have spacious environment, but we're going to use screen area to flop every other place around it. So that's what we're going to do. But meanwhile, first of all, let's do some opening here. Here. And here. Let's open in here. Therefore, that we open in here also. Let me say 1 meter. Okay, 700, 600 is okay. Okay, and this way. Let's see. Take 2 meter this way. This way. Let me just use dimension to checkmate all this. This is 500. Let me use dimension to checkmate all this. Between here and here. In these spots. And these spots. Okay. Let me just raise up a bit. Go to the view plan. Let's do this quickly. Edit. Drop the line. This is 1 meter for the floor. I want to have the beam dropping, the wall dropping at 700. Dropping at 700. So let me crop this. Due to the urgency of this structure, that's why I did not run tutorial on this particular structure. I've done so many tutorial on everything that has to do with this structure. Two building we designed is like this. Due to the urgency, the client needed it urgently. So the reason why I did not do tutorial bit much. Edit. But still have some other things placed in the structure. We'll not done lightning. Not done lightning. Okay, on this aspect, let me raising it up a bit. Let me make it to the 500. Because I have to put in the machine oxygen here, the machine area. I will have to put machine main lister, pending the lister you want to make use of. Don't do some proof. Finish. Oxygen here. You have to put open too. Delete. Do this as well. And look them. So this is going to be 500. It's 500, okay. Split here and here. Trimming of SSs this way. Finish. Okay, we've done this. We've gotten the spans and the spaces we have. So let's consider our windows and doors quickly. Consider our doors and windows quickly. Already we have the windows already we've picked already. Similar windows. Let's see span. Let's see window. Windows are picking. Noise and lowers. Let's use the regular one here. For this. Window one. Here. Okay, let's use smaller window. Choose window 5. Next window 5. This is window 4. Okay. Window 4. The smaller window for toilet. So easy for kitchen. This is for kitchen also. Toilet and kitchen. What is what we have here? Window 4. This window 4. W4 is the toilet. Not having double window installed. Let me remove one of the window. Okay. think I need it here for this engine area, for this electrical unit section. Also, the place should not be heating up much. Okay. Now consider the doors. This house, it's already picked door from the house already. This door is door 900. Well, let me see. The door 1 or 2. Let's see. It's 1 or 2. For 2 is toilets. Toilets. So let's use it here. And from the design, we have it as D4. The design proposed, we have it as D4. This is our kitchen. Our kitchen door this way. We have it as D4. Therefore, we're going to go for the main doors. Main door. The main door. Okay, this is this one, the first one. We have duplicated version of it. Have a door here. It should be D3. D3 definition. Okay. Now have our toilets. Okay, now we do this quickly too. This with the door here. Entering. Okay, this is D3. D3. Make this very well. I think I should have a smaller door here, not a bigger door. Smaller door to the control unit. Let me have door, the duplicated door, which I've set already. If you don't know how to do all these duplicated doors and all that, go to my videos, follow my video, how I'll be able to model a design. You'll see all of that there. Take my time to detail them in full. This is D3, no D4. D4. Now we'll have our access now. Some open void, and this is this unit here. Go this way. Realization. Let me take a mattress, probably from here. Copy it. I've already done all of that in the main building. As it was going to be positioning this door, this bed, this position upright. So this is a rotating tool which I use in doing this. Okay, and the floor plan is set. The floor plan is set. This is kitchen. This is kitchen. This is toilet WC. Let me pick WC units. Okay. Considering WC to be here is very difficult for me. Well, that's what we'll have to do. That's what we'll have to do. We have to do. Okay. WC. Yeah. Let me rotate it. Okay. So that the channel, the piping here can just flow out. To bend in the ground and flow out. That is why I'm considering it here. Okay. Consider it here, placing my shower here. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll go for smaller um smaller sink. Maybe for smaller sink component, let me import smaller sink, very small sink. Okay, library, plumbing, plumbing fittings. Let's see. No. Wait for sink. Business sink. Maybe for a very smaller one. Very smaller one. So okay. I go for this. Okay. Still loading. We have it here. Okay. Very small one here. Right, I can still want to have my shower here. I could have my shower here. That's why I'm placing it here. Though I can still have it here. I still have it here. I still have it here. There's my shower this way as well. See possible, so that's achievable. We're going to bring it here so I have more space for its base. Just adjust the WC a bit. Okay. You can manage up the space. There'll be a shower pool here and beds here. I think we're done with this placement and all this. Let me copy this. WC. Copy. And I'm going to pick up probably use the entrance here. Copy. Start editing. This is gem house. Gem house. Gem room. Okay, let me say gem house. It's a gem house. But this dimension is so bogus. Let me use a smaller one. Okay, let me use this. The same as font I use for the WC. That's all I'm going to use for this other dimension unit in this place. So therefore, let me just pick up that unit as well. Text. This one. This is entrance. It's entrance. This is room, security room. Security room. As abbreviated that 1.10. This is control room. Control. Okay, let me just complete it. Control. Let me do this quickly. Let me use this font. Okay. Taking all the space already. I just leave it there like that. Dimension is closed. Bring it down a bit. Okay. This is sketch. Let's use abbreviated to sketch. To sketch. So let's do this. Sorry, this is supposed to be sketch. Sketch. Okay. Having this done, this is what we have. Let's see what we've done in our 3D view. Okay, this is the view, review. Okay, only place window hood here and here, and we are done. I think let's see. Due to time, let me show you what I mean by spacing this. I can render it or bring it up in Lumion, but this is not going to be as it's supposed to be. Okay, picking up everything. Move. Let's move it out this way. Move it out this way. Let's see. It's done. Okay, so that's I can be able to render it this view without any interruption. Okay, without any interruption, I can be able to view it here without anything interfering to the design. If I should view it this way, also I will see everything the way it is. So the reason why I did this tutorial to us to show you how you can navigate this also. This is why I moved it backward because of I want to do for rendering purpose. That is just it. You can also decide to take this out, copy it out entirely and export only this. Okay, but I want to export it together now. If I do this, I export it together. I designer consider this only in the floor plan. This is going to go off. On rendering, it will be in. But probably on the floor plan, I'll take it off. So the design here will be different. Will have its own different whatever together. But probably on the floor plan, I bring it in again. The rendering purpose, I'll take it, I'll shift it this way. So whatever way you want to navigate it. So I'll probably consider it on the floor plan, bringing it together, bringing it back the way it is before. But now, let's just do this quickly. We're going to have a fence, we're going to have a landscape. So you're going to see it in aluminum. So the challenge I have is that the volume of the aluminum, the system I'm using for my aluminum is not impressing me. Like the design I did, I sent on the channel, did all of that in aluminum. I did the video already, but the video is not, it's cracking. I don't know why. I'll check on what is happening there, what is wrong with it. So for now, we did floating step. I've taught you how to do floating step. If you don't know how to do floating step, go to my channel, you'll see how to do floating step. How to have a luster like this. There's many designs I've done like that in my channel. This design can use machine to do this, can use water to create this, can use anything to do. All this tutorial design we have already done it in one of our videos. So follow us for more concept like this. Subscribe to our channel, like our page. So we have done this. Let me show you how to bring out this before going out quickly. Let me show you how to do this quickly. It's here. Let me say copy. I don't see it very well. Bringing it out now. See. Rotate. So I don't do I don't go back to print again. I don't go back to create massing, do all of that. I just copy and adjust. Let me show you how to do that quickly before I go off, because time is already off from my side and the client is already storing me. I want to see the design. First of all, I need to set all these placements, the window. Let me say the window placement from the height of 700. Consider 700 as a height. 700. This house have a higher foundation. 700. Okay. Now let me pick it here. Security house is just having one window. It's okay for him. I think that is that. Okay, let me consider this and that window thing and all window rather. Copy. Let me now do this before going off. How to adjust this window. Those that have not seen it, need to highlight already, edit, highlight, edit, sweep, highlight, edit. To now come up to pencil, take it to the sizing you want to use it to do, highlight, drag it to where you want to place it, and move it. I like dragging it so that I can do faster a bit. Okay, picking the second line, I want it here, I want it to be there. Then I can now finish that, finish swept, finish massing. Then highlight this. Therefore, go to the top view. This is it. Then I'll go to where the window is. Place it there. Therefore, also copy this here. Copy from here. Take it this way. Take it here. Now go to the front view. I can position it very well. Also copy it from there too. Copy it from there too. Take it here. I'm not going to do bank stand design here. I've done it before. I'm not designing it for the clients, so it's not putting that into consideration this design. So for the urgency of the structure design, I did not place it. It's not in my family. I think I'm going to design that in my family so I can always stop. I taught us how to do that, all of that. Okay. Let's see what we've done with views. In the hood here. Positioning well. Okay, let's check the other one. This one. The window should be the height of 700 space. Okay. And the window hood. We need to adjust a bit. Okay, and this is the door that comes into the gen house. And that is so that I think I need handrail here. Just delete them. Just delete them. Okay. Just delete all of that faster. Doing all of that faster. And extend this roof. I will extend this roof. So you see it in the Lumion when it will come into Lumion also. We have a little staircase here. Staircase here. Terrestrial staircase here. Wow, wow, fine, fine, fine. So thank you for being with us. Subscribe to our channel, follow us for more content like this. I'll do all of this and bring it into our design modeling. You'll have to, first of all, consider all of this when you're doing your design modeling. Wow, wow. Look at our dimension did not go alongside with us. So hello, do this, highlight all of them, then move. Okay, like this, position it well. Okay, I think we have it here now. It is done a bit. Okay, have that for that. I think this is just the reason why I shifted this back, like I said, it's just for example purpose. Thank you. Follow us more concepts like this, follow our videos and designs. Subscribe to our channel, turn up the notification button, bell. Whenever we see designs like this, we will be the first to notify what you have. Thank you.